How's it going, guys? It's Zach Smith with Talkz, and today I'm going to be talking about the Sparrow, which I finished reading a couple days ago, and the role of education moving forward in kids' lives and how the United States needs to be more productive with their education. So first off, the Sparrow by Mary Dora Russell, really good. I've been trying to read more books before my term starts. And so I've gotten through this and a couple others, but this is by far one of the best books I've ever read. That being said, the first 100 to 150 pages you kind of have to be patient with, because she writes in a way that if the characters in her book are bored, then you're going to be a little bored too. But also if they're really excited, you're really excited about reading that chapter and getting to the next bit. So she does a very good job of setting up this whole new world. It's like a space exploration book. It's science fiction, and she does a really good job of setting up this new whole world in a very anthropological kind of way, detailing the creatures that they meet, all sorts of stuff, and it's very detail oriented, and so it's really good, and it really struggles with the idea of how do people of faith, Christian, Judaism, or otherwise, deal with the idea that if God is setting up all these steps for you to go on, leading your path, how do you respond when that just kind of crumbles apart? Your life is totally messed up at the end of that journey. So it's a really good read, and there's a sequel that I'm currently working on called Children of God. It's as good. It's very similar, obviously the same writer, but I would recommend checking out this book for sure. It's very, very good. It's about 400 pages long, so it took me just 2 settings, but I'm doing nothing but reading right now. Next, I want to talk about the role of education, and currently the way we educate our kids is you need to learn all these facts so that you can take this test. And so I would say that has its place, and you need to understand facts and history and 2 plus 2 equals 4, because those are all beneficial things to know. But where our education falls flat in is you have this problem, and now I want you to solve it. It would be much more beneficial if we taught our kids the practical applications of the information that they're learning. So that's where I want education to go. But the hard part is, how do we effectively test those kids when they're learning in a different way? Because standardized testing is set up in a way that it tests very well the facts memorization, just the recall, spitting out information. That's all being tested very well, so that we'd have to create a new system of testing to go along with that new system of education. And there's things that I wish that the United States educated better in. That is at an elementary school age, the learning of a foreign language, because that improves a whole bunch of different stuff. If you learn a foreign language really young, you can learn another one really easily when you get a little older. You can also learn a new musical instrument very easily. So it's just a very productive thing, and you also get to learn a new language, so that's really cool too. Computer programming. You can teach a kid at an elementary age how to program very simply if you use it as a storytelling technique. There's computer programming already designed for this that was developed at Carnegie Mellon that is very easily put into effect in a school system. Logic that goes along with computer programming. And at a slightly older age, like middle school or high school, I wish that high schools taught money management and how to set up a bank account, how to take out a loan, what are interest rates, all this stuff that I didn't know when I was in college that I could really have benefited from knowing. So all those would all be really beneficial. So that's kind of my 2 cents for today, guys. It's Wednesday or early Thursday morning, so hope you all having a good week. Hope you all enjoy your Memorial Day. And so like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I would love to hear your feedback as to where high schools and education systems should be going moving forward. So I'm Zach Smith, and hope you all have a good night.